And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Kiara Williams. What's the word on her?
She comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for her it's always interesting to see how she utilizes those weapons. She may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if she can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. She's really going to be able to keep those hitters off balance.
Jose Tena leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. On the ground to the left, Neto. Zips it to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Trevor.
Here's Trevor Larnach. First offering and it just misses.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
2 outs. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're scoreless through an inning at Nationals Park on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Right.
Williams back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Tabor Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. And that's in for a strike. Williams in her second season, only 20 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the hitters further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get her out of her rhythm.
2 outs, base is empty. There's a strike.
1-1.
And that one popped in the air, left field. A Rosarena right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Kiara Williams. She's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in her major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching her and dreaming of having their own player like her in the organization.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Nationals. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got it. She's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, she had him fooled.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it across. Nats go down 1, 2, 3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom 4 and down the shortstop, Jose Tena.
The shortstop, Jose Tena.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed.
0-2.
Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Oh, 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. She deals. And a good eye there.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
And down on strikes he goes. She picks up her 5th strikeout. Next to hit, Stone Garrett. 0 for 1 so far.
Garrett.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Nats yet to pick up a hit here. Got him swinging.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Trevor Larnach digging in for the Nationals. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
No, that's down. Ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Neto. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And the Nationals gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Williams went off for 2 homers in her last game. Williams in her 2nd season, only 20 years old, and she's a former National League MVP. Scorched to center, no doubt about it. That is long gone. She'll circle the bases. She's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Ben Rice.
clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Williams back to work. That's in there.
You know, these Nationals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the catcher, Kiara Williams.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Center field.
Alec Thomas now flied to left his first time. Tapped out in front of the plate. On to O'Hearn. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Braves 6 and the Nationals nothing. Bases juiced, no outs. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
Fought off foul. Bases loaded, nobody out, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run's in. The second run scores. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Runner takes off for third. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Back here at a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was Awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for $33 or something.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Good pitch right there. I mean, she's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the players that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Comes up empty.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ground ball, left side. Riley fires to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So she's perfect through 6. It's the Braves 11 and the Nationals nothing. First and second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Kiara Williams. She's already homered in this game. That one hammered center field. That's back. See you later. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 14-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop,
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Stone Garrett now at the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one missed.
That's down.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Trevor Larnach digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
finds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. Braves lead this one 14-0. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. Williams back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. So she's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for her so far, Singy.
She's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and she's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that she doesn't.
And he hits a ground ball right side onto O'Hearn. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And she's now just 5 outs away. She's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, she is rolling just in one of those grooves where she looks pretty unbeatable today.
And first offering is fouled off. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let her stay out there. One down, base is empty.
She's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next offering is fouled back. The Nationals still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as she gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Man at first, Kiara Williams. Next up for the Braves. Well, in their win last game, this player came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And there's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. On the ground to third. House tosses to first. And that is that. Kiara Williams heading back out for the bottom of the 9th as she'll look to make history. Bottom of the 9th, and here is Travis Bazzana. And all eyes on the mound as she begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And she runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. So digging in, Mickey Moniak, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch swinging.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
That one's in there. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Outside low. And the count 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
House stands in now and watches strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Nats down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that should do it.
Got it.
And there it is, history. She's thrown a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what her teammates and even she felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game. It'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.